Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Ah. Do you ever make hot chocolate with the powdery kind? And you stir it and you stir it and you stir it and you keep stirring. But then when you get to the bottom, there's still like a big mountain of chocolate stuff. You know what I mean? I'm cold. I'm cold. Okay. Some basics. It's August 30th. It's 9:01 p.m. here. I'm a little chilly. It stormed today. My hair is kind of warm. What do I have on TV? I'm going to put it on mute, but I'll leave it on. Okay. Excuse me. I'm right here. Mute. All right. See if I can. Oh, that's not smart. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off there. I'm going to turn that lamp off. I'm going to turn this lamp off. Oh my goodness, it says there's 4 people here. Oh, what's that thing in the corner? Oh, it's like a logo or something. Do you see the television? Can you see what's on it? Chat, it says. I'm putting my face in front of it. What's on TV? My glasses won't stay up. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to get more hot chocolate. I have a little bit left. So I'll just shove that in there. And boil my water again. Like that. So it is, I should be sleeping, but I'm not. How's everybody doing? Did you have a great day? Did you have a wonderful day? Yes, I'm still wearing my favorite shirt. Oh, somebody wants to say hi. Well, a couple people here. It's Perino, the pocket mouse, and his hedgehog, and his hedgehog friend. Hello, hello. I've got a feather, and my friend has a needle, and we are in a canoe. Canoe. Yeah. He's got to go back up here. Hey, now there's nobody here. Sorry, Perino, nobody likes you. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm always wearing the same shirt and drinking out of the same glass. I have different nail polish on. So, should we read something? I know we're supposed to be reading The Clue of the Leaning Chimney. It's one of my favorites. But it's been so long and I don't remember what was happening in the book. And we're going to put that on hold for now because I have no idea what's going on with the story. And it's just not enjoyable when it's like that. It stormed today. It was dark and I was standing on the balcony and it was dark and I was like, oh, I love this. This is great. And I could tell it was going to rain soon. And then it started raining. Then I heard thunder and then there was lightning, but it didn't last very long. Bummer. I wish that it was a longer storm. My water is boiling. Can you see what's on the television? Say what's on the TV. What's on the television? Hot chocolate. It's not like real hot chocolate. It's carnation. The milk from contented cows. Okay. Who's there? Who's there? Oh. If you want a hint, the lady on TV is working for Mr. Mooney. And it's not my favorite. The television show that I have on right now went through changes, and this is its last phase. Like the main character moved, and the cast became different. All of a sudden, she had no children. And I prefer the earlier seasons where she lives with her friend. It's the Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball, co-starring Vivian Vance, but not in these seasons. This is when she moved to California and works at the bank for Mr. Mooney. They're not as good. I like the ones where she lives in Connecticut or New York. I don't remember. Danfield is the name of the town they live in. And she has a son and a daughter, and Vivian has a son, and they get into all kinds of adventures. Mr. Mooney's there. So like she moved to California and then all of a sudden she has no children. It's weird. Very strange. It looks so, I don't know, blah. So, guess what? I know what the next book is going to be. We're already halfway through Secret of the Old Clock. I just uploaded 2 chapters. Chapter 10 was kind of short, so I decided to keep going, and I did chapter 11 as well. Yes! Wait a minute. Joan Crawford. Is that the one? Am I thinking of the right one? The one where she's in a house, right? She's moved into there's like nothing in her house and they think she needs money. Is that the one with Joan Crawford? And they try to help her out? Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if I have an absolute favorite episode. There are some I like a lot. I like the one where they open a restaurant. I like the one with the baking contest. There's a ton more. It's another one I like a lot. I can't think of them now. But I like it when she's with Vivian more so. There are some more I really love, but I can't think of them. So I know what the next book is going to be. I don't have it yet. Somebody is sending me 2 books. 2 books that I don't have. That at one point I thought I had, but I actually don't. Of the original 56 or however many there are. So one of them will be my next book. Hint, it has the word "the" in the title. It's like the stupidest, dumbest hint ever. It takes place in the United States. I think it has the word "secret" in it. I think so. And I don't know. I don't think I've read it. Maybe I did when I was a kid and I don't remember. but I'm very much looking forward to it. Hi. Hey, hello, hi. I don't know that I have anything to talk about. I thought I did, and then I pressed record. We could read something. I'm looking forward to the cooler weather, which has already started. Very excited because I love fall and winter. And I'm hoping it's going to be a nice, cozy fall. Let's see, what could I read to you? Now, I don't think the quality is that great because I could have shown you one of these Vermont Life magazines. I wanted to do a video of one, like flipping through it and showing, but my hand is so sore, and I suppose I could have used my tripod. That would be easier than holding onto the phone. It's hard to explain how stiff and sore I am. Like, I don't talk on the phone too much, but when I do, I'm like usually lying on my bed on my back, and I'm like this. And after a while, it's just the stiffness is out of control. And for some reason, I get ticklish. Okay, is this weird or what? Just putting it here, it makes me feel ticklish. Like I get weird goosebumps and chills when I put it on this side. Ugh. Is that strange? I think so. You know what? All my books are over in the dark over there. So I'm not just looking at them. What could we read? We could read poem. I feel like that's the only thing I can provide is reading. Hello, condensation. That's quite the name. That's a very interesting name, condensation. I've heard the name rain before, but not condensation. What do we think of the name dew? It's very much like rain is kind of a hippie name. Dew. Thank you. I'm trying to think of some way I can entertain y'all. August 31st. It's somebody's birthday. I know it's my brother's dog's birthday. No, it's not his birthday. It's his gotcha day. The day when he brought him home. Well, I suppose I should go get something to read, right? Read, right? I'm going to go and look. What's going on here? Who's Lucy talking to? Some man with glasses. You know what? I don't like these Mr. Mooney episodes. I've got it on shuffle. I've got the entire series on shuffle, and I'm not liking this one. Oh, it's Jack. That's Jack Benny? Okay. Well, he's older there or something. Let's see. Lucy enters a baking contest. Ah, I'm at the end. Ew, the quality is bad. See, there's Jack Benny again. Okay, let me try to find the one with Joan Crawford. What's it called? Lucy meets Danny Kaye. No. The coin collector. Lucy and the monsters. Lucy and the Countess lose weight. Wait a minute. Okay, Vivian's not there anymore. Is it one with Vivian? It's with Vivian, isn't it? Lucy gets Lucy makes a pinch. Lucy gets amnesia. Lucy and the plumber. Baking contest. Lucy meets a millionaire. Well, I don't know which one it is. Put on the restaurant one. Boop. Okay. Okay. Well, I just got this book. I just took this book. Can you see okay? Lucy and the Lost Star. Do you know what season it is? Is it when she's with Vivian or that other, what's that other girl's name? Mary Jane? Mary Jane? That other lady she hangs out with. I'm sure it's Vivian. The Lost Star. Okay, we're going to find this. Process server, baking contest, winter sports, plumber, skating, amnesia, bank robbery, camp cook, meter maid, contact lenses, birds, Danny K, missing stamp coin collector, Vegas, monster ceramic cat, Lucy and the Countess, Lucy and the stockholder, Joan Blondell, Danny Thomas, Sleeping Beauty, choir master Milton Berle, Wayne Newton, Art Linkletter. I wonder where the heck is it? Bob Crane. Oh, I don't like to think about that. George Burns. Yeah. Okay, obviously I've gone way past it. I also like the one where she babysits monkeys. Although, I don't know, I feel kind of bad for the monkeys. Do they really want to be on TV wearing clothes? Okay, I know it's not black and white. I'll go here. Cleopatra kitty party, softball, bank scandal, duck hunting, locked in a vault, redecorating, college reunion, loophole in the lease, Chris Goes Steady, art class, symphony, golf, Ethel Merman, Boy Scouts. Viv moves out. Lucy takes a job at the bank, restaurant. Lucy is her own lawyer. Lucy goes into politics. Lucy and Scout. Is it not on here? Well, I'm not seeing it. Lucy and the Lost Star. Whoa, man. Okay. It's playing. Oh, it's hot. Thanks. That was probably pretty annoying, yeah? I'll go over here so you can watch it. This is a treasury of bedtime stories. Let's see. I like the one about the lady who gets small. This is Pepperpot or something like that. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Mr. Pepperpot buys macaroni. Can you hear me? Put my microphone a little closey. Mrs. Pepperpot is just an ordinary old lady, except that she sometimes shrinks to the size of a pepper pot. I don't think we use pepper pots anymore. Is anyone? The Pepperpot Theater, Pepperpot Playhouse? Anyone remember that from Mama's Family? It's been a very long time since we had macaroni for supper, said Mr. Pepperpot one day. Then you shall have it today, my love, said his wife. But I shall have to go to the grocer for some. So first of all, you'll have to find me. Find you, said Mr. Pepperpot. What sort of nonsense is that? But when he looked around for her, he couldn't see her anywhere. Don't be silly, wife, he said. If you're hiding in the cupboard, you must come out this minute. You're too big to play hide and seek. I'm not too big. I'm just the right size for Hunt the Pepperpot, laughed Mrs. Pepperpot. Find me if you can. I'm not going to charge around my own bedroom looking for my wife, he said crossly. Now, I'll help you. I'll tell you when you're warm. Just now, you're very cold. For Mr. Pepperpot was peering out the window, thinking she might have jumped out. As he searched around the room, she called out, Warm, colder, getting hotter. until he was quite dizzy. At last he shouted, "You'll burn the top of your bald head if you don't look up," she shouted. And there she was, sitting on the bedpost, swinging her legs and laughing at him. The Pepperpots. Her husband made a very long face when he saw her. "This is a bad business, a very bad business," he said, stroking her cheek with his little finger. "I don't think it's a bad business," said Mrs. Pepperpot. "I shall have a terrible time. The whole town will laugh when they see I have a wife the size of a pepper pot." "Who cares?" she answered. "That doesn't matter a bit. Now put me down on the floor so that I can get ready to go to the grocery store and buy your macaroni." But her husband wouldn't hear of her going. He would go to the grocery himself. "That'll be a lot of use," she said. When you get home, you'll have forgotten to buy the macaroni. I'm sure even if I wrote macaroni right across your forehead, you'd bring back cinnamon and salted herrings instead." "But how are you going to walk all that way with those tiny legs?" "Put me in your coat pocket, then I won't need to walk." There was no help for it, so Mr. Pepperpot put his wife in his pocket and set off for the store. Soon she started talking. "My goodness me, what a lot of strange things you have in your pocket. Screws and nails, tobacco and matches. There's even a fish hook. You'll have to take that out at once. I might get it caught in my skirt." "Don't talk so loud," said her husband as he took out the fish hook. "We're going into the store now." This is funny. This is the first time I ever heard of, well, I've read it before, but I never knew of Mrs. Pepperpot. She probably has there's lots of stories about her, I assume. I should look her up. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen in the store? It was an old-fashioned store where they sold everything from prunes to coffee cups. The grocer was particularly proud of the coffee cups and held one up for Mr. Pepperpot to see. This made his wife curious, and she popped her head out of his pocket. "You stay where you are," whispered Mr. Pepperpot. "I beg your pardon. Did you say something?" asked the grocer. No, I was just humming a little tune," said Mr. Pepperpot. Tra-la-la. Mr. Popper's Penguins. "What color are the cups?" whispered his wife, and her husband sang, "The cups are blue with gold edge too, but they cost too much, so that won't do." Oh. After that, Mrs. Pepperpot kept quiet, but not for long. When her husband pulled out his tobacco, she couldn't resist hanging on to the lid. Neither her husband nor anyone else in the shop noticed her slipping onto the counter and hiding behind a flour bag. I am reading a story from A Treasury of Bedtime Stories. I love this cover. It's so pretty. Doesn't that look like such a cozy bedroom? Look at the kitty. I'm reading about Mrs. Pepperpot. I'm reading Mr. Pepperpot Buys Macaroni. From there, she darted silently across to the scales, crawled under them, past a pair of smoked mackerel wrapped in paper, and found herself next to the coffee cups. "Aren't they pretty?" she whispered, and took a step backward to get a better view. Whoops! She fell right into the macaroni drawer, which had been left open. She hastily covered herself up with macaroni, but the grocer heard the scratching noise and quickly banged the drawer shut. You see, it did sometimes happen that mice got into the drawers, and that's not the sort of thing you want people to know about. So the grocer pretended nothing had happened and went on waiting on people. There was Mrs. Pepperpot all in the dark. She could hear the grocer waiting on her husband now. That's good, she thought. When he orders macaroni, I'll get my chance to slip into the bag with it. Helloo. Yeah, it's a really pretty cover. But it was just as she had feared. Her husband forgot what he had come to buy. Mrs. Pepperpot shouted at the top of her voice, "Macaroni!" But it was impossible to get him to hear. "A quarter of a pound of coffee, please," said her husband. "Anything else?" asked the grocer. "Macaroni!" shouted Mrs. Pepperpot. "2 pounds of sugar," said her husband. "Anything more?" "Macaroni!" shouted Mrs. Pepperpot. But at last her husband remembered the macaroni of his own accord. The grocer hurriedly filled the bag. He thought he felt something move, but he didn't say a word. "That's all, thank you," said Mr. Pepperpot. When he got outside the door, he was just about to make sure his wife was still in his pocket when a van drew up and offered to give him a ride all the way home. Once there, he took off his knapsack with all the shopping in it and put his hand in his pocket to lift out his wife. Here she is on the counter. I can't tell if the light is like there she is. And here he is with his knapsack, checking out his pocket. The pocket was empty. Now he was really frightened. First, he thought she was teasing him, but when he had called 3 times and still no wife appeared, he put on his hat again and hurried back to the store. The grocer saw him coming. He's probably going to complain about the mouse and the macaroni, he thought. "Have you forgotten anything, Mr. Pepperpot?" he asked, and smiled as pleasantly as he could. Mr. Pepperpot was looking all around. "Yes," he said. "I would be very grateful, Mr. Pepperpot, if you would keep it to yourself about the mouse being in the macaroni. I'll let you have these fine blue coffee cups if you'll say no more about it." "Mouse?" Mr. Pepperpot looked confused. "Shh," said the grocer, and hurriedly started wrapping up the cups. Then Mr. Pepperpot realized that the grocer had mistaken his wife for a mouse. So he took the cups and rushed home as fast as he could. By the time he got there, he was in a sweat of fear that his wife might have been squeezed to death in the macaroni bag. "Oh, my dear wife," he muttered to himself. "My poor darling wife. I'll never be ashamed of you being the size of a pepperpot, as long as you're still alive." When he opened the door, she was standing by the cooking stove, dishing up the macaroni, as large as life. In fact, as large as you or I. And there she is, human size again. The end. That was pretty funny. I think I've read all of this, most of it. All of it, most of it. I don't like all of it, but I think that's my favorite. So that is the one I read. What's going on there? It's Joan Crawford. "I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the dirt." Thank you. Thank you. I'll put this back. Why is it hotter inside than it is outside? That's what we'd like to know. Oh man, this chair. It's big. It has so many like maneuvers or like positions and things to move around on it, but I can't figure out where the brake is. So I'm always rolling around. Like I tried to stand on it to reach my ceiling fan to change the direction of the what do you call the things that move around on the fan? The blades. But my chair was it was spinning and rolling. I was like, oh no, this is not good. I'm not gonna die from falling off a chair. Because I might have had I fallen. Okay, so did anyone guess what the next book is going to be? I don't have it yet. It's supposed to come in the mail between tomorrow and the end of September. Near the end of September. And I've got the tracking and I look at it and so far it's been Wade. I'm going to look at the tracking right now. Come on, let's have an update on the tracking. It's been collected and weighed. Your parcel has been collected from your requested address. So exciting. No, I've done Secret of Shadow Ranch. Wow, the revised text. Man, I'm so looking forward to not Halloween, really. Well, yeah. Although I don't do anything for Halloween. Which is kind of a bummer. Like I don't go to parties or anything, but I love to get dressed up. I just don't like being around a lot of noise and people. Hey, maybe I can go live on Halloween and if everyone gets dressed up, but I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to see y'all. You'll only see me. But what about that? Does anyone not do anything on Halloween? Maybe I could get dressed up or something. Oh. Yeah. How many have I done? Let's see. I think I've done 3 of them. The modeling one where Bess is in a modeling thing. Secrets Can Kill, Deadly Intent. Yeah, I think I've done 3 of them. And I'm going to get down the my box that has those in them. Jennifer, hey. Hello. Yes. I'm going to get the box down so I can look at those too. Oh. Come here. Come here, Black. See? Come on. Come here. This apartment was built for tall people. Now, it should be right on the top, but they're not on the top. Here we go. Oh, the top fell off. So, is there like a big, bright, shining red rum? Oh, now you can't see a thing, huh? Oh, hello. Hi, Jennifer. How's your weather there in Anaheim? Ooh, okay. They both seem to involve skiing. Wow. She looks like this girl from a movies or TV show who I cannot think of. Oh, what was her name? Oh, right. She was on Dallas. What was her name? Who she reminds me of. She was the daughter of whoever Priscilla Presley played. I can't remember. Days of Our Lives. Yeah, a little bit. But I'm thinking of someone else, actually. What was her name? She has an interesting name. I have to look up the whole cast of Dallas. Okay. First of all, who did Priscilla Presley play? because it was her daughter on the show. Priscilla Presley played. Come on, just give me her name for criminy sake. Jenna Wade. One of the actresses who played Jenna Wade. Okay, I'm just gonna put in Jenna Wade. Yeah. And who was her daughter? Oh, man. No, Wikipedia. I will not give you money. Charlotte. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Well, let me just go to Dallas. And then cast and characters. Oh, Lord, there's like all these subcategories. List of Dallas characters. List of Dallas cast members. Okay, her name is Charlotte. It doesn't find it. Charlie? Nope, doesn't find Charlie either. Oh my God, why is this so annoying? Nope, not her. Pamela Sue Anderson, though, she was on a soap. Was it Dynasty? Which I never watched. I watched Knots Landing when I was at my aunt's. She used to watch that, and I remember some of the characters. This should be so easy. I'll put in Dallas. Charlie Wade, actress. Okay, there you go. Ah, yeah. Okay. This is who she reminds me of. This is the name. Hey, my name probably used to be McCall. I think I'm Scottish. Now let me try to find a picture. Yep, that's who she reminds me of. Why does she look completely different in all these pictures? Anyway, Shaline. Isn't that what you said? Oh, yeah. Who's Pamela Sue Anderson? Isn't that someone too, though? Oh, Pam Anderson. I was thinking of too. Get out of here, fly. McFly. Okay, so I think I had read a page of this or something just for fun. But yes, oh, and it's number 3. So I've read 1, 2. This will be 3, and then way up on another one. Oh, maybe I was reading it to myself too, because I have it like this. This will be our next, once it gets more wintry, well, not more wintry, once it gets wintry, we will read this, Murder on Ice. A romantic ski weekend ends with a big chill. Murder! A weekend on the slopes is just what oh, right. Nancy and Ned are on the skids at the end of the Deadly Intent. It's kind of like continuation. A weekend on the slopes is just what Nancy and Ned need to rekindle their romance. Joined by Bess and George, they head for the mountains and run straight into deadly peril. First, Nancy's tow line breaks. Then she and Ned careen toward cliff's edge in an out-of-control Jeep. Among the suspects is a good-looking ski instructor named Sven. No, I just made that up. Who's already got George falling for him. Nancy's got to move fast before an avalanche of murder buries them all. Woohoo! And then the other skiing one, let's see if it sounds familiar or similar. Nancy checks into a ritzy winter sports resort where crime is always in season. Working as a ski instructor at the posh Tall Pines cross-country resort is a dream job for Nancy's friend George. But ever since Rebecca Montgomery was fired from the resort for stealing, It's been all downhill. George is convinced that Rebecca was set up to take a fall, and she calls in Nancy to pick up the pieces. Posing as a reporter for a ski magazine, Nancy sets out to uncover the clever culprit behind the cross-country double cross. Ooh. But she soon finds how chilling the winter wonderland can be. A soothing sauna turns into a steamy trap. A simple flower holds a sinister secret. And an excursion in the snow leads down a trail of terror. Skiing adventures. The Last Resort. Right. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, right, because there's a Gem episode called Last Resorts that involves skiing. God, my favorite toys, my favorite music from the 80s when I was a kid. Gem. There's an episode of Gem that takes place at a ski resort, and it's called Last Resorts. That's why I was like, what? Why does that sound familiar? Last Resort. That's the one with right. The Hardy Boys one. Of course. Yep. She does look like Carrie on Days of Our Lives as well. I used to watch Days of Our Lives. Tom Swift. Yeah, I had Double Crossing. Here it is, The Last Resort. I had Double Crossing. I remember the cover of it so well. I don't remember reading it. I just remember the cover. She's my cover girl. She's my cover girl. Okay, any singing requests? What do you want me to sing? Oh, Charlene Tilton? No, not her. I remember her, though. My mom's favorite show was Dallas. We would always watch Dallas. I liked Cliff. I don't know why. I liked Cliff. I thought he was funny. Any singing requests? Oh, it's over. It's over. Nobody wants to hear me sing? Fine. 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 She's my cover girl. I suppose I have to put this back. A place for everything and everything in its place. Or something like that. Oh. Send for help. Uh-oh. The flap. The flap. Please. Okay. Whew, I got it. Oh. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Storage space running out on my phone. That's what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, since I don't have anything, Secret of I've done that one too. The revised. Oh my God, I can try. Okay. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God Land? Oh crap, I haven't watched hockey in a while, I guess. God keep glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Play ball, or like hit that puck. There you go. Thank you. I often get the Star-Spangled Banner in my head. Just for no reason. It just pops into my head. It's very singable. I think it's catchier than Oh Canada. Play ball. I got a little forgetful there. God keep our land glorious and free. Is that God keep our land? I think so. No, I've done the Ringmaster Secret. The one with 25 chapters. Right? Did I do both Ringmaster Secrets? I know I did the first one with 25 chapters. I think I did. I think it was the first one that I did. I remember I thought it had 25 chapters. Maybe not. Would you stay up? You got Steve Martin thing from that movie. Oh, one of my favorite movies, I watched it for the second or third time the other night. It's called Square Dance. It's with Winona Ryder, Jason Robards, Rob Lowe, that lady from that other movie. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I remember it was the original cover. I remember when I was a kid and I would see that cover, I always thought the ballerina girl with the short dark hair was George because of the hair. What was her name? Lola or Lolita? Lola? I don't know. I probably should hit the hay soon. How about y'all? What do you think? Why is my internet slowish? Well, yeah, I guess I should get. Oh, yeah, right. One of my favorite movies. It's on YouTube. Here, let me send you the link. Y'all can tell me if you've ever seen this. I love this movie. It's just, I don't know. I like the setting of it. It's on one of my playlists. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to write it in to find it. It's called Square Dance, and it's from 1987. I just like the setting of it. Is this the one? Hey, where is it? There is the whole movie. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Well, it says it's the whole movie. It's not the one I have saved, though, but it looks the same. Is it? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. I will share it in the chat. For people who like movies or you want to watch a movie that I enjoy very much, there's a movie I enjoy very much. Now, the lady who plays the mother, I have seen her in other things. Why can't I think of what I saw her in? Yeah, so this isn't a horror movie, but I was just gonna go on to another movie thing. I've always loved horror movies and like thrillers. I don't like gory things that are just like gross, that does nothing for me. But especially like classic horror movies and the old black and white kind of haunted house movies I love. And a lot of people just think, Halloween time is time to watch those, but I will watch them all the time. But it is kind of nicer to watch them in a more fall setting. And I like a lot of them. I have quite a few saved on playlists and things. Yeah, maybe I'll share some once it gets more into that kind of fall season. This is not a horror movie. I just shared in the chat. It's a drama. No, it's not a comedy. It's like a drama. But I really enjoy where it takes place and just, I don't know, the whole feel of it, the look of it. It's nice. It's good. Okay. So I guess that's all I have to say. Tomorrow, what are we on now? We're on chapter 12. Okay, I can't count. It doesn't make sense to me. We've got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got 9 more chapters to do. And hopefully my next book will be here by the time I finish the clock book. And thanks for coming to see me and hang out with me for a while. Have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is where you people are. Bye. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Where's the end button? Oh, here it is.